Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our class. First of all, before we start with anything, I would like to check if everybody can hear me well. So if yes, you can say it or write it.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Welcome once again. You all know me. We have seen each other in classes, so I will not introduce myself this time, but I would like to ask, do you have any questions about me or one of the previous classes before we start? I suppose not. So let's begin. Today's topic is going to be present perfect and past simple. We're going to determine the differences and similarities. We're going to maybe clarify some of the common questions that have been bothering you about these two tenses. And as always, we're going to do some extensive practice. So is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, let's get started. So I am sharing my screen with you, and can everybody see it? I suppose so. Excellent. So as you know, we're using our earphones or headphones to avoid echoes. So far, so good. I don't hear any. We're going to share our opinions. We will discuss. And if anything is not clear, please ask. We will only speak in English unless it is not possible. And if you have if you need any help, I am here to help you, as are your classmates. So let's start with the one that bothers us more. When it comes to the present perfect tense, we usually say that we use it for things that have not been finished yet. For example, I have known Karen since 1994. The process of knowing Karen started in 1994. It continued until the present moment, and it's still true today. I still know Karen. The same applies for the second sentence that we see here. She's lived in London for 3 years. Who can tell me? Does she still live in London or did she move somewhere?
She still lives in London.
Exactly, very good. How would we say it if she did not live in London anymore?
She used to live in London.
There we go. Very nice. We had some other options. Go ahead. There is more than one correct answer, so somebody had an idea.
She lived in London.
She lived in London. Excellent. Very good. All right. Now, when it comes to the present perfect, you can see that we have the answer to the question, how long? For 5 years. For 3 days. Since 1999, or since any kind of a time. So when you see since and for duration, you will probably, not always, but in most of the cases, you're going to use the present perfect. Any questions so far? Okay, next, we can use it when there is a time word that implies that something is unfinished. For example, I haven't seen her this month. This month is still ongoing. Even if it's the last day of the month, it's still this month. When would we use the past tense, including the word month? Let's transform this sentence, I haven't seen her this month, into the past simple tense. Who can help?
I saw her this month.
Why this month?
I thought because it's already used in this sentence because of that.
True. However, because it's this month, this time is still ongoing. And she's still alive, I'm still alive, and we might see each other again. There is a possibility that we will see each other again. But instead of this month, what could we use to put it completely into the past?
Last month.
Exactly, very good. Last month would be a perfect solution here. Excellent. Then, we can also use the present perfect tense when something already happened in the past. So it's finished, but there is a direct consequence in the present. Or as this graph says, there is a present result. For example, I have lost my keys. This means I still cannot get into my house. If I can get into my house, but I want to talk about losing my keys, and I want to use the past simple tense, how do I say it? Just normally, I lost my keys. So one more time, what is the difference between saying I lost my keys and I have lost my keys? Who wants to say? Igor, you have been a little quiet. Maybe you would like to share?
Yeah, of course. If I lost my keys, then it means that I lost them and that I'm not going to find them ever. And if I have lost them, it means that probably I could find them, but in this particular moment, I cannot enter my house without them.
Exactly, very good. I will just add one tiny extra detail. If you lost your keys, you probably made some new ones or you found a backup, and now, thank goodness, you can enter your house. Perfect. All right, does anybody have any questions so far?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I found an example in that yellow English grammar. I think you're familiar with it. It's the famous one, the most used. Anyway, never mind. The example is the police have arrested some criminals. Why should we use that one? Because how does it have an impact on present?
This takes us to the next item in this graph, and that is something that is very, very recent. Something that is finished, but it just happened a moment ago. So it's really recent. In that case, we usually use the words just, yet, recently, already, and so on. And in those kinds of cases, even though maybe there is not a direct consequence for the present, as you said, it just happened recently, so we can use the present perfect tense to talk about something that is finished. I will give you a different example. Maybe it will be a little bit more clear. If I say, they have gotten married, I can use just. They have just gotten married. What is the difference between that and they got married?
Yeah, it just happened.
Exactly. Very good.
Recently.
Does this clarify it for you?
Yeah, of course, I understand now. Thank you.
Perfect. You're welcome. Does anybody else have any questions? Feel free to always ask. I'm here to help you understand this better. Everybody struggles with present perfect and past simple, and this is the purpose of our class, to clarify it once and for all, and of course practice. So again, any questions so far? Okay, we will clarify as we go. The last item on our list is when there is a life experience. And we can use ever or never or a few times and so on. For example, I have been to Paris, or I haven't been to Paris, or I have never been to Paris, or I have been to Paris 3 times in my life. So when we talk about life experiences, or some events that happened at least once while we have been alive, and we are still alive, so there is a chance that those kinds of events will happen again we can use the present perfect tense. Do we understand this?
Yes.
Everybody? Wow, this is easy. All right, we will see in the practices, definitely. Here you can actually see everything that we discussed. You can give it a quick read, feel free to. But I would now like to compare this with the past tense. For example, if we say, I've known Julie for 10 years, and I knew Julie for 10 years, what is the difference? Anita, could you please share? Of course, we need to turn on our microphone.
Yes, I can. Sorry.
Perfect.
I have known Julie for 10 years, and I know Julie in a present perfect tense. I know Julie, and I still a friend with her. But in past simple tense, we talk about maybe about a friendship with Julie, which is finished.
Yeah, that's right. We don't know her the way we used to know her. Very good. Oh, we lost Ivana. Okay, hopefully she will come back to us. Yelena, let's talk about the next one. For example, my brother has been to Mexico 3 times, and my great-grandmother went to Mexico 3 times. What's the difference?
My brother was in Mexico, and now there is in, I don't know, Serbia, but my grandfather left at some point of time, and now he's still there.
That's if we say my brother has gone to Mexico and my grandfather went to Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grandfather can be alive or dead, but he went and never come back.
Never came back.
Never came back, yes. But the other have possibility to do something.
To go there again, right?
Yes.
That's right. So when we say my brother has been to Mexico 3 times, so far, until this point of time, he went there 3 times, and maybe in the future he will go there again. On the other hand, if my great-grandmother or great-grandfather went to Mexico 3 times, there is not a possibility for him to go again. Or in this case, grandmother. So there is not a possibility for her to go again. Why? As Yelena said, this person is either dead or this person stayed there and is not planning to move from there. Good job. All right, next. I've lost my keys, and I lost my keys is something that we already discussed, and Igor nicely explained it. So we are moving on to the last one, and that is something that we can remember. Those are the words that we can use to help us express ourselves. So when you see this week, this month, today, this morning, and so on, this is a time word that includes a little bit of the past, a little bit of the present, and possibly a little bit of the future as well. And then when we have these kinds of time words, we use the present perfect. On the other hand, when we have time words that indicate the past, for example, yesterday, last week, let's say last month, last year, in the 1999, and so on, we use the past tense. Are there any questions here? Ask away, because the next thing is an exercise. Okay, let's practice. Oh, I heard something. Any question? Okay, practice it is. Here we are going to use the present perfect or the past simple tense. And I could have shared this material with you previously, but I did not want you to prepare much. Don't worry if you make a mistake. We will practice, we will explain and clarify. Sarah, could you please try to do the first one?
Of course. Last night, I have lost my keys. I had to call my flatmate to let me in.
All right, so why did we use I have lost my keys?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that we should use just present perfect.
No, this is a logical game, so we think and see what fits.
So I made mistake.
Yes, so can you correct yourself?
Yeah. Last night, I lost my case.
Very
so
good.
I used past simple because my flatmate let me in. So even if I lost my case, I came into a room.
Into the flat, right? That's right. The British say flat. One of my best friends is British, and I really like hearing him say this word. But in American English, we would say, who can tell me?
Apartment.
Exactly. Very good. One thing, we will say keys. One more time.
Keys.
Excellent. Very good. Another reason why we used the past simple tense was the time, last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
You expressed yourself really nicely, Sarah. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Anita, number 2, please.
I have lost my keys. Can you help me look for them?
Excellent. Why did you use the present perfect tense?
Because I feel the consequences because I lost my keys, because I need help to find them.
Exactly. Very good. Nice. Igor?
I have visited Paris 3 times.
Why did we use the
Uh,
present perfect?
well, because it doesn't mean that we are not going to visit it again.
Exactly. Very good. You can do the next one as well.
Last year, I visited Paris.
And why visited?
Because it was last year, and that's something that just happened. Not just, but that happened, and it's in the past.
Exactly. There is no way that we can do it again last year because last year is completely in the past. Perfect, Igor. Thank you very much. Yelena, next.
As you know, my great-grandmother for a few years. She died when I was, I cannot see.
I will make it bigger. Just a moment. Is this better?
Just a moment. It's about me. She died when I was 8.
So try one more time. If she died when I was 8, can I use I have known?
Yes, because I have no.
Do you still know her?
No, because she passed away.
So you have a chance to correct yourself?
I know it. My great-grandmother for a few years. She died when I was 8.
Very nice, but let's correct the verb. What is the past tense of the verb know, everybody?
New.
Nope.
That's right, Sarah. Excellent. Knew. Let's repeat, everybody. Knew. Okay, I'm the only one repeating. And we have the present, the past, and the past participle. So we will say know, knew, known. Good job.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next one. Sarah, sorry. Let's do number 7.
I have played hockey since I was a child. I'm pretty good.
Excellent. Let's just repeat the word hockey. Hockey.
Hockey.
Excellent. Why did we say I have played?
Because I'm still playing.
Yes, you still play it. Very good. Excellent. All right, Anita, next.
She played hockey at school, but she didn't like it.
Very good. Why did you use the past simple tense?
Because
You are right. You did not make a mistake.
Yes, I know, but it's logical because because I think that she's now the older and she played the hockey at the when she was younger.
Exactly. Very good. I know it's logical. I'm just asking for further explanations. Nice. Igor, next.
That's number 9, yeah?
Yes.
Sorry, I missed the bus, so I'm gonna be late.
This is something that happened very, very recently. You just saw it go away.
Well, yeah, but I missed it, so I'm not going to take the same one.
Exactly.
That's definitely.
You're absolutely right. So here we can actually use both. We can use the past simple because it's in the past. The bus went away, we missed it. But as it happened moments ago, it was very recent. Oh, sorry. You don't see, just a second. When something is very recent, when it's a recent event, then we can also use the present perfect. Oh, I'm trying to show you, but it doesn't work. Can you see this?
Yeah.
All right, so both would be okay here, but you are right to say that it's in the past because it happened in the past. Good. Did I confuse you or maybe clarify and give more options?
Oh, it's okay.
Perfect. Moving on to number 10. Yana.
Number 10. I missed the bus and then I have missed the airplane as well.
Why I have missed the airplane? It's possible. I'm just asking for an explanation.
Because there is possibility to catch on next one airplane.
So you mean you just missed this airplane and you are now at the airport?
Yes, something like that.
Okay, in that case, yes. If you are not at the airport, you went home because you missed the plane and you are not going to take the trip, what would you say then?
And then I have missed.
Exactly. Good job. Excellent. Okay, now these exercises are becoming a little boring, so we're going to do just one more of them, and then we will play a game and then come back to these kinds of exercises. Anita, can you do number 17?
17. She has lived in London since 1994.
1994. And we will also say since.
Since.
Perfect. Why did you use the present perfect tense?
Because we talk about the long time, and I think that she still lives in London.
She started living in London in 1994. She continued living there until now. She still lives there, and there is a possibility that she will still live there in the future. Excellent. Oh, let's do the other ones as well. 19, Sarah.
I drank 3 cups of coffee this morning.
Okay, a question for you. Is it still morning or not?
It's not.
In that case, you are correct. What if it's still morning?
We'll use present perfect.
Let me hear it.
I have drank 3 cups of coffee this morning. Yeah, this morning.
That part is fine, but do we say I have drank? Everybody who can help? Drink, drank, and then?
Drunk.
That's how we write it. And Igor, that's how we say it. Very good. Drunk.
Sorry.
No need to
I
apologize.
have drank 3 cups of coffee, but do I still use this morning?
Yeah, that's right. If you are not in the morning anymore, so if morning is in your past, you will use I drank 3 cups of coffee this morning. But if it's still morning, and so far you drank 3 cups of coffee, you will use the present perfect and say, I have drunk 3 cups of coffee this morning. Does it make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. By the way, everybody, I know we are all polite and kind, but I want to say that when you make a mistake, it's something that I like because from these mistakes we learn. We get the opportunity to become better. So please don't apologize because it's a good thing. As long as we learn from it, of course. And the number 20 is also a little interesting. So let's do that as well, Jelena.
I drank 7 cups of coffee yesterday.
How did you say it?
I drank 7 cups of coffee yesterday.
Wow, so much coffee. This is good, but the pronunciation will be drank.
Drank.
That's it. Very good. Everybody, one more time. We will say drink, drank, drunk. Okay, a lot of people have a problem pronouncing these differences, so feel free to say it out loud and I will help you if you make a mistake. Drink, drank, drunk.
Drink, drank, drunk.
Very good. Anybody else wants me to check? Don't be embarrassed.
I would like drink, drank, drank.
The last one is with a, drunk.
Drunk.
One more time, drunk.
Drunk. Drunk.
Excellent. Anybody else? Okay, we can then move on. Now, the next activity that we're going to go through is going to be an independent practice of your own. You are going to choose one of these topics and give us 4 sentences. You can actually give us more, but please don't talk more than 1 minute so that everybody has a chance. As you can see, you can talk about a scary childhood experience, your happiest childhood experience, maybe the life of your favorite historical person if you like history, an embarrassing event from your past, or a special trip that you went on. Of course, you know which tense you should use. Do you need an example or are we ready to get started? Okay, Igor, would you like to be the first one?
Yeah, but I'm not sure on which topic to talk about. So
would you like
let's
me to
try
choose
with
for you?
no, let's try with a special trip that I went on.
Okay.
Let's say I have been to China. I lived there for 6 months.
Months? What did you do? Who did you meet?
I met some cool people. Actually, I have met some cool people from Algiers. Why couldn't I say I have met? Because I can see on your face.
Yeah, you could, but now you're talking about a time when you were in China. So you cannot meet more people while you are in China because you are not in China anymore.
Okay, but if I have been living there for 6 months,
And you are still there?
Well, I'm not currently, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to live there again.
True, but you cannot say I have been living there for 6
Ah,
months.
yeah. Okay. So I lived there for 6 months. Um, what did I say
You
after
met
that?
some cool people.
Yeah, but before that, I said I have been to China.
That part is
So
fine.
so it means that I can go again. Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, I met some cool people from Algiers
Hmm.
there, and I saw some beautiful buildings. Let's say it like that. Okay.
Perfect. Yes. Okay, and I'm happy that we got a chance to clarify one thing. Is
Cool,
it
cool.
certainly clear, or do you?
Yeah. Of course, of course.
Perfect. Excellent
Mhm.
job. Be good. Anita, would you like to go next? Or maybe not. Remember, microphone.
Yes, I still have a problem with the Google Meeting program. Yes, I can start, but I need more time to prepare the sentence, but I will try.
You can be
Uh,
spontaneous, but if you want to
yes,
go after somebody else, we can do that too.
yes. Last week, I have visited Despotovets.
I have visited Despotovatsili, or I'm sorry,
Yes, yes, I have
last week.
visited. Mhm.
Last week.
Ah, oh, yes, I visited Despotovets. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And and I have visited the. I need more time
It's
because
okay. Take your
I don't
time.
have. Okay, maybe next. Maybe somebody who
Yeah,
is.
we will have Sarah and Yana, and then we will come back to you.
Yes.
Sarah, would you like to go next?
I'll try.
Which topic do you choose?
A special trip.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Belgrade last month, and I have met a good friends.
Last month?
Yeah,
I have
but
met last month.
I thought because I'm still in touch with them.
Yeah, but you met them in the past, correct?
Yeah.
While you were in Belgrade. Are you in Belgrade?
No, I'm not in Belgrade now.
Is it last month now?
No, it's not.
There you go. Go again, please.
So I went to Belgrade last month and I met a new friend.
Oh, more friends or one friend?
What did I say?
You said friends. I
Oh,
met.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. Just tell me, is it one friend or more friends?
More friends.
Mm-hmm. You know what to do.
I met more friends.
Okay, sure.
And two more sentences. I'm sorry.
What did
There
you
is
do with those friends? What did you speak about? How did you feel?
we talked about school and languages,
Mm-hmm.
and we ate good food.
You ate good food. Excellent. There you go. You just needed a little bit of inspiration. Do you have any questions about any of the corrections?
No, everything is clear. Thank you.
Perfect. You're welcome. Of course, it's a pleasure. Ivana, welcome back. I'm happy to see you here. You say you will just listen and follow. That's also fine, yes. But if you decide to participate, please feel free to join in. Yelena, would you like to go next?
Okay, something like that.
You choose
20
a
years
topic.
ago, I
Mhm.
was at the zoo, and there I have seen lion for the first time.
10 years ago, you have seen?
Lion for uh, for the first time.
10 years ago was completely in the past. Let's try again.
Mhm. I saw lion. I saw lion for the first time.
There you go. Perfect.
For the first time. The lion said something like "Rrr," and I was scared.
Excellent. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Good job. Very nice. Do you have any questions about the corrections that you made for yourself? I mean, is everything clear?
I'm not quite sure. I have met the lion for the first time, but it was just at that moment of time, and because it is past simple tense, present perfect tense.
And we will use the past simple tense this time because you are talking about something that happened 10 years ago, in that moment when you went to the zoo, right? And that moment when you went to the zoo 10 years ago was completely in the past. Now, if you're talking about a life experience, you can say, I have met or I have seen a lion. You can do that, but in that case, there should not be a past time marker 10 years ago or 1 year ago or whatever in the past. Because when we use the present perfect tense to talk about something that happened in the past, we should not use any past time markers. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Did I clarify, or maybe do you have another question?
No, it's okay for now.
Perfect. Of course, feel free to ask whenever some question arises in your mind, and this is for everyone. Anita, are you ready to go next?
Yes, I'm ready. So I just want to apologize to everyone because I'm
okay.
a little bit slowly than another.
No, maybe just these kinds of sentences or something that you like to think about a little bit longer, and that is fine. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Last week, I visited Despotovac and the Natural History Museum in Svilajnac. I enjoyed the beauties of monastery Manassia, and I have tired this evening because of my journey at Sunday.
Okay, two things. Do we say I have tired?
Mm-hmm. This evening.
Do we say I have tired? Do we say I have happy?
I had.
This evening is now, so it's okay to use the present simple tense in this situation, but think about whether we use the verb have or something else.
Mm-hmm.
Who can help? Do we say I have tired or do we use a different verb?
Tired.
I feel tired. Very good. What else can we use?
I am.
I am tired. Very good. Of course, there are other things that we could use, but these two are the main ones.
But this is because I feel the consequences because of that.
In that case, you can say I have been tired or I have felt tired since then.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Another thing, you said at Sunday or at Monday, I forgot.
On.
Very good. Excellent job. All right. And we are all done. Ivana, are you sure you don't want to speak?
I missed one part of this conversation because I had a problem with my battery on my mobile phone, and because of that, I just listen you and other participants. If it's okay for
it's okay. I was just
for you. I'm not very good when we speak about grammar, and because of that, maybe it's better for everyone.
Oh no. You can participate if it's going to help. I think it is going to help if you participate and you get your mistakes corrected and we explain everything that is unclear. So if it's just you worrying about everybody else, everybody is here for the same reason. So if you would like, go ahead.
What you want? What is my part of
You can choose.
these sentences?
You can choose whichever topic that you would like to talk about and make 4 sentences in the appropriate tense. If you make a mistake, I'm here to help.
Okay, maybe I can speak something about my happiest childhood experience. When I was young, I spent I like to spend time at the village with my grandmother and grandfather, and
what did you do? How did you feel? What did you see?
I felt very happy because they expect all they expect all my wishes.
They fulfilled.
They fulfilled, yes, all my wishes when I was young, and now they are not. They are not in our life, and now I very often thinking about my time in my childhood that I spent in their village.
Excellent. Very good. I am happy that you talked about this topic. It is quite touching. You expressed yourself nicely and we corrected some parts. There is just one more thing. I would like you to say happiest.
Happiest.
Very good. That's an adjective. Happiness is a noun. And good job. You see that it's nice that you are participating.
Okay, thank you.
Let's play another game. This one is going to be Have You Ever? Now, this is going to be a combination of the present perfect and past simple. For example, I ask you, have you ever jumped from an airplane? And for example, I will imagine a person. Mila says, no, I haven't. And asks Tina, have you ever stolen something? And then Gina says, oh yes, I have once. When I was a child, I stole a rubber band, but I felt so embarrassed that I immediately returned it. So when you answer, the first thing is going to be the present perfect tense. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. And then if you have, you can use the past simple tense to explain that experience in the past. And then ask another person. Was I clear? Okay, yes. I hope so. Sarah, I'm going to ask you, and then that's how we're going to start the circle. Sarah, have you ever lied to somebody?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I have. And then the past.
Yes, I have. Sometimes I lied to my friends, but I could say that they were white lies.
They were white lies. Okay. Very good. We're just going to say I lied to my friends.
I lied to my friends.
Excellent. Sarah, you can ask Jelena.
Jelena, have you ever been in Korea? South Korea?
No, I haven't been in South Korea, but I was in Paris.
But you have been to Paris, or you went to Paris, let's say, last year, right?
I went to couple years ago.
Excellent. Very good. Yelena, you can ask Anita.
Mhm. Anita, have you ever ride a horse?
Ridden.
Riding a horse? A horse?
No, I haven't, but I would like to do that. Um, um,
That's okay. If you don't have the experience with that, you can ask Igor the next one.
Igor, have you ever met the girl which have you ever met the girl who make you a big smile on your face?
Put a big smile
Put
on
a
your
big smile
face.
on your face.
Yes, I have. It's my wife.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Do you want to tell us when you met her
Yeah.
or how you met her?
Oh, that's a tricky question because I met her 3 times. Yeah.
You mean for the first time you met her 3 times?
Well, no, because I was in a relationship with some other girl, so I didn't pay much attention to whom I meeting with
Who I was
and
meeting?
who I was meeting. So yeah, it was a 3 time meeting, whatever. Anyway, yeah, and yeah, now we are married.
Yeah, nice.
Nice, yes.
Beautiful.
Ivana, yeah?
Yes.
Ivana, have you ever tried some exotical meat?
Good question. I like it. Ivana, microphone, please.
Okay. Have I ever sorry, can you repeat, please?
Have you ever tried some exotical meat, like snakes or something like that?
Exotical meat. Yes, yes, I have. I tried some. I don't know what. I don't know.
Frogs, maybe, or snails?
Maybe frogs.
Maybe. If you tried them, you would know.
Yes.
But okay, they are quite
Yes, maybe
regular.
she tried, but she didn't want to know what she eats.
What she ate or what she was eating. Yeah, that is what happened to me when they gave me horse meat and I did not know, and later I felt so awful. Oof.
Excuse me, but horse meat is not exotical.
I know, but Anita said maybe she did not want to know what she was eating. That's what
Yeah, I'm joking. It's okay.
Although it is weird to eat horse meat, at least for me. But okay,
Yeah,
let's not
but
discuss
it's
that.
good for your blood and liver.
But
I
bad
think.
for my stomach.
Okay.
And
But
for
you're
your
right.
mind. Yes, yeah, it is bad for your mind. Yes.
For mine, maybe for somebody it's okay, and I am completely okay with that. Ivana, you can choose who you're going to ask, and we can finish the circle.
Question for I don't know for who is next.
Everybody did their part, so it's just for you to make a question.
Okay. For everybody. Have you ever, for example, play piano?
Have you ever played piano? Who wants to answer?
Maybe Yelena.
I have never played piano because I'm such a off I'm not good at listening,
You're not good at
playing.
listening? You can say you are not very musical.
Yes.
Can we repeat that?
I have never played the piano because I am not musical.
Yeah, that's right. We could also say I have never been musical, but chances are that if you haven't been, you are not going to be, so you expressed yourself very well. Everybody, this was a nice one, a nice circle. There is just one thing that I would like us to repeat. We ride a horse in the present and as a habit. In the past, we will say rode, and in the present perfect, ridden. Let's repeat, everybody. Ridden.
Written.
Ridden.
With the d, that's it.
Ridden.
Ivana, can we say it again? Ridden with d.
Ridden.
Yeah, nice. Okay, we are officially out of time, but I would like a formal exercise one more time. Can everybody stay a little longer?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're interested, let's do this. This is the second set of exercises that I prepared. Ivana, let's do number 5.
Number 5. Actually today. Does you see Julie today?
Present perfect or past simple? Today is still ongoing, so it includes a little bit of the past and a little bit of the present, and today is not over yet, so what will we use?
I'm not good in this.
That's okay. Who can help?
Have you seen Julie today?
Exactly. Have you seen Julie today? Why do we use have you seen?
Because today is still going.
Exactly. So, from the beginning of the day until now, and it's not the end of the day yet, have you seen Julie? Nice. Ivana, I will send the PowerPoint, actually the PDF materials later so that you can review this and hopefully it will help. And you will also be able to see the video of this class next Wednesday on YouTube.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Who wants to do the next one? Let's say Igor, can you do number 8?
8. Amy lived in Portugal when she was young.
Is that true for your Amy?
No.
Nice. Okay, good job. Let's do the next one. Anita, number 12.
12. I went to the cinema last night.
Yes. Why went? You're right, but why?
Because it happened last night.
Exactly. It's completely in the past.
Yes. Mhm.
Very good. Sarah, let's do number 2.
My great-great-grandfather have had 5 sisters.
Now think logically.
And
Yes. Why
my
had?
great-great-grandfather had 5 sisters.
Exactly. Why had?
Because it's probably that he died.
He's dead. Yeah, he's no longer alive. I mean, great-great-grandfather. If he really used some really healthy liquids, and I don't know what he would have to have done to stay alive. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Anita, let's do number 13.
13. I cut my finger. Cut
Is correct. Yeah.
Cut my finger.
However, ow, I'm still bleeding.
I have cut my finger.
Exactly.
But,
4.
but I want to yes, but because it's painful, I want to finish. I try to think that is finished. Yes, because
We could do that without ow, and then it would be
okay.
perfect. Ivana, let's do number 19. So the most important part here is that they still live here. And if you want to participate, please just turn on your microphone.
Okay, sorry. They were my years and always always for me is so so hard.
Because we are here to help and clarify, and we can do
Okay.
that through practice.
Okay. They lived here for many years, and
they don't anymore.
And they still do, and they. I don't know.
So if we say they lived here for many years, the meaning is they don't live here anymore. But if they still do, what can we say? Let's use the present perfect tense.
And they still do. They have lived.
Exactly.
They have lived here for many years.
Exactly. Very, very good. All right, everybody. I think I could say that I tortured you enough, but I really hope that that's not the case. I think we had a little bit of fun, and I hope this was useful. I know that you asked questions freely every time something was not clear, but still, does anybody have any questions now when we are finished? Or maybe some complaints. Maybe I tortured you too much. Okay, hopefully everything was all right and you enjoyed the class today. We talked about the present perfect and the past simple tense. We talked about the similarities and differences between these two tenses, and we practiced choosing the correct tense through the sentences. You also had a free exercise in which you chose which tense you were going to use depending on what you were going to say, and you all participated very actively and very successfully. Yes, there were mistakes, but they are, as I said, welcome because they give you a chance to learn. And yes, there were questions. Again, we see them as an opportunity to grow and improve. So thank you so much for participating so nicely. Again, any questions, comments, complaints? Okay.
Thank you for this class. It was great.
You are absolutely welcome. It was my pleasure and I really enjoyed it. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a great evening and I will notify you of some other class if you are interested. See you again. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
See you
Bye.
soon.